Okay, hopefully it's working better now. I don't see any warning messages for the stream. So welcome everyone. We are flying from Brisbane to Sydney, and yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be lagging right now. Vincent, tjenare, tjenare, hello. So I didn't plan for this stream, otherwise I wouldn't told you. It was very unexpected stream here. So yeah, not planned, but here we are. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick look around at the Brisbane scenery here. It's really nice that you could walk inside there and oh, Cohen, hello, and the chat works now and I sent it in the Discord. Okay, very nice. Kevin, nu funkar det, härligt. Välkommen Kevin. So now it's working, that's great to hear guys. Looks better now, Colon70, thank you so much for the feedback. Very nice. So the reason was that I did a 4K video that I uploaded to YouTube, and when I did the recording, I recorded it in 4K. Alright, this is nice. So, and when I started the stream, I also started the stream in 4K, and that's why the issue appeared. But now it's all back to normal. Okay, so really nice scenery here. Can we have a look on the other side here? I'll just look on this side. Okay. Alright, I have not been to Brisbane, maybe some of you have been there, but this looks nice, alright. Very detailed here. There should be a moving monorail also, and I guess this is the train station. Cannot see it anywhere. Fundrup, nu är lagget borta. Härligt att höra. So the lag stuttering is gone. Very nice. There should be a train moving here, so let's see if we can catch it. But how far do we need to go, and how far does it go? Wow, really big scenery. Let's see if we can catch a train then. ATC Swede, yes, when I lived in Singapore, we went to Australia a lot. All right, really nice, ATC Swede. So have you been to Brisbane then also? ATC Swede, I especially like cairns and driving on the barrier reef. All right, nice. Yeah, the barrier reef is really nice. I was there too, at the barrier reef. A little bit, well, I wasn't up to cairns, but not so far off. Is there actually a train here somewhere? I cannot see it in monorail. How long is it? Oh wow, look at this, it's like super long. Maybe we'll skip there. Over there I see the train moving. I don't know if you can see it, but over there is the train moving actually. That's pretty cool. Wow, what a big scenery actually. Okay, but yeah, Cohen, but now I'm going to bed. Do I need to send the GSX profile too? Yes, please do. Please do, if you want to. I usually don't use like GSX profiles, but I will start doing that. So that would be nice. Thank you so much, Cohen, and have a good night's sleep. I mean, this scenery is quite nice. Okay, let's go back to the plane. Let's see if we can find it. There's a nice A350s here. Oh, Air New Zealand. I would love to fly with Air New Zealand sometime, or just planes for it. Would be awesome. Yeah. What's livery stat? Air Calin? Never heard of. Really nice details here with the trucks and so on, fuel trucks. Okay, so let's go back to also like check out the tower. Yeah, but the barrier reef is really nice. I was at an island called Great Keppel Island, really small island, but it was really nice. And I saw a stingray and some, what do you call it, sea stars and so. Look at this. Here we are at the ATC tower. Really nice. And we have Ibis Hotel. I guess this one is not detailed insane inside. That would be crazy. Sveradar, hallå där! Fengry här. Ja men tjenare Fengry! Välkommen tillbaka. Hur är läget? Har du kört mycket vattsim idag? Trevligt att se dig här igen. Hoppas att allt är bra. Where's my flight? This one. Everyone is Qantas here. Now I get confused. Where's my flight? Because we also have Qantas. There we go. There's my flight. I couldn't find it. Cohen, it's better because in real Eindhoven don't use the bus. Okay, I see. So that's good. And so I see. So that's the difference. Like when you change the G6 profiles. I'm not sure. Like, should we have a look at Vetsim? Sviradar, suttit på Arlanda hela dagen, sitter på lite lugnare Bromma just nu. Det är bara bra. Hur är det själv? Okej, nice. Så det har varit mycket hela dagen, shit. Full fart. Jo men det är bara bra här. Det är bara bra. Bromma är lite lugnare också såklart. Så det är nice. Enkelt, dags att lyfta. Yes. Veppa, flyg till Pajala. Jag har den inplanerad att göra den flygningen, men inte idag. Nu är vi i Australien här. So we're gonna fly in Australia to Sydney, and we do have the add-on sceneries for Brisbane and Sydney, and also the Sydney airport. So it's gonna be really nice, I think. Sveradar, ditt ansikte är utsträckt i streamen. Okej, jag försökte fixa det, men jag vet inte, det blev något fel. Vänta, ska vi se om jag kan fixa det. Inte den. Jag gjorde lite ändringar på streamen och det är nog därför. Nu ska vi se. Här har vi den. Den. Nope. Maybe not sure if we can change it now. It seems like I cannot change it now for some strange reason. Men tack för återkoppling. Jag ska fixa det till nästa stream. Enkelt, vilken båge flyger det? En Airbus A320-200 Qantas Link. So let's start the flying. We're a bit delayed here, but it's only because I checked out the airport. Let's prepare the flight here. Select desired system, FMDC. No, wrong one. Init request. Flight number today we are QFA 551 because we're Qantas. QFA 551. Cost index today we have a cruise profile of 5. We have the initial altitude at 34,000 feet, 340. We'll get the wind request. And again, and then we'll do the insert. Insert. Let's see, we are... How does it even look on VetSim radar in Australia? Though, wouldn't it be cool, like, to hear the different accents? G'day, mate, how you doing? And all that. Where is Australia? There we go. They don't have anyone there. That's a bit sad. Okay, we'll skip the VetSim for them. It's like nothing. Here we have it. New Zealand, we have one tower. Okay, another time then. Departure, we're gonna depart for runway 19 left. And the route we are gonna do the SID Sani G2. This one, insert, and that will be good for now. Let's have a look at the chart to see what the initial climb will be. Start, and here we have we're doing this Sani G2. Where is that? Sani G here, and we are then, where's the initial altitude climb? Below 250 knots, below 10,000 feet. Okay, transition altitude 10,000 as soon as practicable. Initial climb, here we go. Max 250 knots, above 6,000 feet, turn right to, okay, so 6,000 feet, we'll enter that. Oh, Cologne says there. Okay, so it's about 9 in the morning there. Yeah, so it's quite a big time difference. But it should be. Maybe they are more online when it's evening or night. Okay, let's turn on the Nevin logo, wing lights, strobe, yeah. A little bit unsure about the lights here again, but we're gonna solve it. Beacon, let's turn it on now. Now the strobe is used, I think, when we are about to enter the runway. Okay, so we have the charts here, and I have no idea how to taxi to the runway. One hour left, by the way. Let's have a look at the airport chart to see where I am and where the runway
Welcome
is.
aboard, everyone. On behalf of our airline, I want to extend a warm welcome to all of you. We are delighted to have you on this flight. Our captain today is Freddie, and flying with him is our first officer, Brian.
We got the mom here.
Joining us in the cabin are my wonderful crew members, Sarah, Liam, and Chloe. We're all here to ensure you have a comfortable and safe journey. We're flying on flight 1123, and we expect a flight time of approximately 3 hours.
What?
Now let's talk about safety, shall we? First things first,
not
please
3
ensure
hours.
your seatbelt
Air
is
time is
fastened
1
low
hour
and
and
tight
10
across
minutes.
your lap. To
I'm not gonna do a
unbuckle,
3 hour
just
flight.
lift the buckle. Easy peasy, right? In the unlikely event that we need to use the oxygen masks, they will drop down from the panel
yeah.
above you.
Let's see.
Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose
Let's
and mouth,
fix this.
and
Oh.
secure it with the elastic
Okay,
band.
hang on. I know what
Remember
stage
to put your
we
own
need to.
mask on before assisting others, eh? And if we need to use the life
Where was it?
vests,
Here?
they are located
No,
under your
multiplayer,
seat.
no.
To use them, pull
Headset
them out,
identity.
slip it
Here we
over
go.
your head, and
So
pull
we
the
are
straps to
QFA
tighten.
551.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by
551.
blowing into the
Tail
tube.
number.
Please remember, in the event of an evacuation, your luggage must stay on board. We want to make sure everyone gets out safely. Now let's talk about the emergency exits. There are 2 exits at the front of the cabin, 2 over the wings, and 2 at the rear. In case of an emergency, please locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Oh, and just a reminder, keep your
There we
seatbelts
go.
fastened while seated, and make sure your seat backs and tray
And we're gonna
tables
make
are
sure
in
that
their
we have the
upright
co-pilot
positions.
Brian.
Thank you for your attention, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Let's
Now,
see.
Freddie, the cabin
Radio
is ready
check.
for departure.
ATC Swede, Euro Flight has a live stream from Brisbane on Fridays and
Frederick,
Saturdays.
the radio seems to be working fine on my end. Let me know if there's a specific issue you're
Our
facing.
time, which is really good. Okay, nice. I will check that out. Euro Flight. I've heard of that live stream, but I've not really checked it out, so I will check it out. I think maybe he was one time in my stream, but I'm not sure. So I will check it out. Okay, here we are then. Let's stand. Yeah, I don't know. Oops, stutters a little bit here. 26 or 26, and we're gonna departure from runway 19 left. So we'll. I don't know if this is correct here, but we'll use this taxiway here and then departure from 19 left. We'll do a quite quick departure. We don't have so much time today, so we're gonna do a quite quick departure. Sverradar, ska lägga mig lite tidigare idag. Trevlig resa, ha det bra. Ja, men tack tillsammans Sverradar. Kul att du tittade in och vi hörs vidare. Jag kommer att vara vidare på Vatsim när vi åker från Arlanda nästa gång. Så då kanske vi ses där igen. Det vore nice. Och förhoppningsvis blir det lite bättre än förra gången. Take care, Sverradar, and see you next time. Alright. We have sort of an idea where we're going. We need to start. We're gonna start the APU. Master switch on. What else? Have we missed something here? We can turn off the fuel pumps. Constraints are on. We are. There we go. Idle. Turn on the weather. Let's see, Brian. Let's see, where is Brian? Which command is that? Radio check. I think that might be the cabin crew.
Oh, Freddie, you know how I feel about flying with you, right? Just keep that cockpit clean like you did your room back at home, okay?
Yes.
Dear passengers,
Hey, Brian,
this is your friendly
please,
flight attendant speaking,
ask
and I just
for
want to say that I'm
clearance
so
to
proud of my son,
Sydney.
Captain Freddie, even if he had a tough time finding crew members to fly with him. You all are like my kids today, and I want to make sure you're comfortable and safe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. And remember, if you need
Can I
anything,
change the
just let
accent
me
here
know,
so it's gonna
okay?
be Australian accent?
Oh, and I'll tell you a little fairy tale later on, just like I used to when Freddie was little.
I'll get our clearance to Sydney.
English Australia. And channel 2, English Australia.
CTAF QFA 551, Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance.
Okay, let's see, departure preferences, here we go, load, 1 plus F, and sync live weather, calculate, send to the MCDU. We have a QNH of 1023, let's enter that, 1023, 1023, and 1023 here. There we go. Terrain on. APU bleed on. Alright, so we are now going to do the loading of the passengers. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. Oh, hang on. Are we gonna reset all here? Because it was loaded too much here. Import. Ground services, mass and balance, load aircraft with an instant load. There we go. Send to the MCDU. Yeah. All good. Departure perf 1 plus F here again. Sync live and calculate, send to the MCDU. Alright, there we go. And we are ready to go. Let's do the pushback. Or ask for the pushback. We can disconnect the GPU. Hans-Olof, god kväll Hans-Olof. Hur är läget? Välkommen. Ja, det är livestream nummer 2 som det blev. Den andra laggade för att jag körde i 4K upplösning. Så, men nu ska det funka bra. Ground services, EPU, chocks and cones. There we go. All right, let's do the request. Standard default message or error message. Yep. Let's contact GSX and prepare for a pushback. We're gonna do the Qantas. Ja, Vincent, det gick live idag. Yes, det blev så. Det var inte planerat, jag hade inte tänkt det och jag somnade förut. Sen vaknade jag igen. Så att då var jag piggare och tänkte att vi kör en kort flygning här. So it's gonna be nice. So we're doing a short flight. And I fell asleep earlier, and then I woke up, so I got a little bit more energy. But yeah.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Completed. Nice with the... Oh no. Oh no. Look at this. You see the people here? He is sitting in the air. Nice. Get down there. We'll just ignore him.
Lock in gear.
Lock in gear. That doesn't look good. But that's a GSX issue. And we'll do a straight pushback.
Release parking brakes, please.
And release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we'll start at will. We're doing the pushback here. Oh, we don't have the Volanta overlay now, we realized, so let's get that. Add a flight plan, import from SimBrief. And there we go. Now we can see it a bit more here. Please request our taxi clearance. Let's see if Brian will do it for us. We're gonna start the engine.
Let's get our IFR clearance first, then we can request taxi clearance.
Please request the IFR clearance.
I'll handle the IFR clearance request.
I already asked that before, so I didn't think. Okay, we'll start the
QFA
engine.
551, Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra. We'd like to pick up our IFR clearance.
And we'll set the parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
The engine is coming to life. Nothing special inside this one here. Qantas link, Airbus A320-200. Alright. So the engine number 2 is started. Let's start the other one as well. Let's just confirm we have a good engine start to the GSX people.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Did
You
we
can
actually
disconnect.
get like any confirmation? I don't think they replied to us. So why? Departure, ground. Radio check. Zero, which graphic cards do you have?
QFA 551, Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Brisbane ground, loud and clear.
What graphic cards do you have? So I have the RTX 4090 graphic card, which is quite nice. Alright, the engines are now started. Qantas 551 is requesting clearance to
Tow
Sydney.
truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I'm working on that clearance.
Left is
Stand by.
clear. Right is clear.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra. Information Papa is current. Cleared to Sydney via the same 2 departure, then as filed. Departure runway 19 left. Initial climb to 4,000 feet.
5751.
Departure on 119.25. Score 5751.
Okay,
Brisbane
let's
ground QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra. Cleared to Sydney via Sane 2 departure, then as filed. Runway 19er left. Climb to 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.25. Squawk
okay.
5751.
Oh my god.
QFA 551
Freddie,
Victor
boarding has
Quebec
started
Sierra.
and the first
Read back
passengers
correct.
are aboard the
Contact
plane.
ground on 124.05
I hope
when
all of them
ready.
are on board.
Hello, dear passengers. On behalf of Say Intentions Airlines, I want to extend a warm welcome to all of you on this flight to Sydney.
Victor Hotel, Victor
I'm your
Quebec
friendly
Sierra.
flight attendant, and I'm here with my wonderful crew members, Sarah, Liam, and Chloe. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of
Let's
you.
see, what did he
If you
say
need any
here?
assistance, don't hesitate
Contact
to
runway
reach out to us.
124.05
Oh,
and
and just a little note. On June 28th and 29th, our lovely crew will be at the Flight Sim Expo in Providence, so feel free to come and chat with us there. Thank you for flying with us today, and let's make this a fantastic journey together.
Request taxi clearance. No, it's a little bit
Requesting
after here.
taxi clearance now.
Let's do a quick walk around here. Meanwhile,
Brisbane ground QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, ready to taxi. We have Papa.
here where the angle of a oh no!
QSA 551, Victor
We have
Hotel,
pink
Victor
passengers.
Quebec Sierra, Brisbane ground, taxi to runway 19 left via Charlie 3, Bravo, Bravo 1,
Pink
Alpha
passengers.
1. Contact tower on 118.0 when ready for departure.
Let's go back inside.
Runway 19er left via Charlie 3, Bravo, Bravo 1, Alpha 1. Contacting tower on 118.0 when ready for departure. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Okay. So we're good to start texting. Let's go then. So we are gonna arm the spoilers. That they are armed. We're gonna set the flaps to 1. Flaps set to 1. Auto brake will set that to max. Cabin check will just do like this. And takeoff config, let's do that. Let's see, all good and normal. Alright, let's start the taxiing now to the runway 19er left. Release the parking brake and let's go. Clone 70, yeah, we got the pink man group, so I think there should be some. The last time to solve that was that the GSX had did an update, so I updated it and after that it worked fine, so I think it's gonna be the same issue. Really nice taxiways here. The texture on the ground.
One contact 78 at gate 23, request push and start.
178, push and start approved, face southeast.
Push and start approved, face southeast, contact 78.
Qantas 78, contact tower on 118.0.
Cabin crew, prepare for departure. Oh, we forgot to turn off.
Okay,
the
Captain,
fuel.
I'll make sure the cabin crew is ready for departure.
You are the cabin crew.
Dear passengers, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. I just want to remind you to make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your luggage is stowed properly. We are so excited to have you on board today. And just so you know, my son Freddie is the captain, and I couldn't be prouder of him, even if he had a tough time finding crew members to fly with him. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Alright, soon at the runway for departure. Nice details here with the like hills and so.
Brisbane ground. Q-Link 190 tree. Gate 1 Bravo. Information Charlie. Request pushback. Q-Link 190 tree. Brisbane ground. Pushback approved.
Is this a runway also?
QFA 551 Victor, Quebec Sierra, contact tower on 118.0. Have a good morning.
Switching to tower on 118.0. QFA 551 Victor Hotel.
Alright, we are
Victor,
ready for
Quebec,
departure,
Sierra.
takeoff. So we'll turn on the takeoff light,
Brisbane ground.
landing lights.
Brisbane Tower, QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor, Quebec, Sierra. Holding short of
Strobe
19er
lights.
left. Ready for departure. Good morning.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Brisbane Tower, runway 19
Speed
left,
brake, auto
wind
brake is
195 at
on,
7,
max.
cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff.
Runway 19er left. Cleared for takeoff. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor, Quebec, Sierra.
Emmy, hello Emmy, how's it going? It's all good here, thanks. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are you using Beyond ATC? No, I'm using Say Intentions.ai. So yeah, almost the same thing, but a little bit different. Do you use Beyond ATC? I don't know really the difference between them. Alright, here we are at the runway 19er left, and we are ready for clear for takeoff.
All aircraft, information Yankee is now current, QNH 1015.
Oh,
Roger, go over to departure, 5 Echo Charlie.
1015, is it?
Cleared to land, Speedbird 177, thank you.
Seabird 177, roger.
That's actually not correct. Still says 1023. We'll go with that. 1023 as we had. Alright, we are clear for departure. Let's go. 40% N1 and to a go. Amy, yes, I use Beyond. It's really good too, but the price is $60 for the premium version. Oh, that's quite high. For this one you pay monthly. I think it's about $20 per month or so. Let it done short. 120 knots. 40. B1, rotate. Velocity rate, gear up. Disarm the speed brakes. Turn on the autopilot. Turn off the runway lights. Turn on the leadward climb. QNH, STD. 1
QFA 551 Victor, Quebec Sierra. Contact departure on 119.25.
Switching to departure on 119.25. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Very nice view here. Let's retract the
Brisbane
flaps.
departure QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec
here.
Sierra morning, climbing past 1500.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Brisbane departure, radar contact. Climb 4000.
Climb 4000.
Climbing to 4000 QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Look at the moving cars, really nice. Emmy, but it's only one pay, you don't have to pay per month. Yeah, so that's a good thing. That is indeed a good thing.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, climb flight level 210.
Flight level 210.
Climbing flight level 210, QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Alright, all good. Emmy, alright man, see you later, nice to meet you, and the same to you Emmy, and thanks for the input about the Beyond ATC, I'll look it up later. And nice to have you here. Really beautiful scenery. Thank you for the follow also, Emmy, and thank you everyone for being here. How are you guys doing? We're doing the flight from Brisbane to Sydney, Australia. The Qantas link. Very nice being detailed down here. Quite a lot of buildings. I didn't expect there to be so many buildings in Australia, like in Brisbane here. I thought it would be more like one city and then desert. And we get some warning message here. We can ignore that. We're at 8,500 feet and still climbing. Soon we're gonna turn off the runway lights. No, the landing lights, I mean. Ah, it's the Pink Man group. Oh, lovely. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Are you feeling a bit sick? Oh, the glasses are working at least. Oh my god. Yeah, this doesn't look too good. But nice to have you all on board.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, climb flight level 270.
Flight level 270. Alright, let's go back to cockpit. Can turn off the
Climbing
seatbelt
flight
sign now.
level 270, QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Dear guests,
Seatbelt
I just
sign up.
wanted to let you know that you
Landing
can
lights
now
off.
use your electronic devices. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well. Enjoy the flight and remember to keep your seatbelts fastened while seated, okay? Thank you.
Okay, so let's see how long flight do we have left. Local time right now is 22:39 and we're expected to land at 23:47, so it's gonna be a short flight, like 1 hour, a little bit more than 1 hour. Let's prepare for the landing here already. We are expected to be landing on runway 25, so let's go here first. Destination, arrival. At the runway 25, ILS 25. Daniel Tabo company, we're flying the Qantas link, the Airbus A320-200. It's really nice. I really like the kangaroo here on the end of the tail. It's really nice. How are you doing, Danielle? And welcome to the stream. Alright, so for the star we're gonna select the Borea 4A. It's gonna be this one. Insert. Let's see, do we have any discontinuity? Yes, we do. Let's move back up there. We're gonna clear the flight plan discontinuity. Not to load. Okay, let's see.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, climb flight level 330.
Climbing flight level 330, QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Insert. Missed what he said there. Climb flight level.
Qantas 001, contact Brisbane Centre on 130.4.
He said 270,
Contact
right?
Brisbane Centre on 130.4, Qantas 001.
Climbing flight level 330. Okay.
Brisbane approach,
330.
657, are we clear for landing?
So this is actually real people that has been
Approach to 111.
either it's live now or has been talking earlier, the ones that you hear. Okay, so let's prepare for the landing. Now we'll go to the Kingsford, Sydney here. We're gonna do the Bore 4A approach. Let's see, Bore 4A here. We have restricted now 9,000 feet there, and Basra 8,000, Barrow 9,000 feet. And then Sonka 6,000. Actually, let's see which one are we following here. Are we doing the Major Oriental? Let's have a look here. Buri Vasra Barrow Ovals. Ovals, and after Ovals comes
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, climb flight level 340.
Climbing flight level 340,
Jelly.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Jelly? I don't see jelly. Clone 0, my A320 was Palma de Mallorca to Madrid with heavy thunderstorm in Madrid. Oh really? Wow, that must have been cool. How was it to land then? What am I missing here? Why don't I see like the gentle Sonka? Or actually Ovils. From Ovils, do we continue there?
QFA 551
Oh,
Victor
jelly.
Quebec
Okay,
Sierra,
there we go,
contact
jelly.
Brisbane Centre on 130.4.
And we
Switching
have
to
an
Brisbane Center on
descent angle of 3
130.4.
degrees. Barrow
QFA
is
551
230.
Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Next phase. Next phase. Next phase. Approach 230 for the Barrow. Gonna land on the runway 25. Let's get the QNH.
Brisbane Center QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra morning. Climbing through
Direct
flight
curve.
level 220 for flight level
Fresh
340.
fly. QNH 1026.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Brisbane Centre identified. Howdy.
1026. Temperature. What temperature do we expect there? Only 10 degrees. Wow, that's cold. Yeah, right. They had their winter now. Oh my god, that's not nice. Okay, 310 and 9 knots. Let's insert that. 310 at 9 knots. 09. Full landing or flaps. If we need to do a go around. Missed approach, track 242 degrees, climb to 3000 or as directed by ATC. Okay, 3000 feet, we'll enter that. go. And that's all done there. Isak, tjenare Isak, välkommen. Hur är läget? Vi flyger till Sydney från Brisbane. Så en timmes flygning ungefär. So we're flying from Brisbane to Sydney in Australia with Qantas. Colonel Zero, all 2 seconds, cool flashes with even the lightning beams. Really? Wow. Would have been nice to see some print screens. You don't have Discord, do you, Colonel Zero? Otherwise it would be nice to have you on there so you can add some print screens. So here's my Discord, like, and you can add some different print screens here. It would be nice to have you there, Column Zero, if you have Discord or would like to get it. It's free to get, so yeah. Must have been a very, very interesting departure, approach to Madrid. So here we are, and let's see what else can we prepare. We have the jelly. Yeah, let's see, gonna intercept here at the glide slope at 3,000 feet. It does take some time to climb here. Colon says here, don't want to destroy the other channel, don't get how to share more Discords, I just have it on my phone. Okay, so like, what do you mean, what, don't want to destroy the other channel? Which other channel? But no problem, no problem anyway. It would be nice if you could send pictures on YouTube, like, to see. So let's see, where are we now then? Let's get the forward flight. So here we are over something called Old Bonalbo, something. Anyway, we just left Brisbane here, and this Sydney is over here. It's gonna be a nice flight, and especially as we come into the approach. Okay, I have at least one other Discord platform I connect to. Okay, I see. Yes, no problem. Right, we're going to enter the landing weight also. Let's see. Phoenix? No. Arrival. Landing weight, will select the landing. Well, we need to calculate it first. 68,100. Minus 6,420, that's 61.6 we're expected to land. Landing weight 61.6 kilo.
Bristol Centre, Twin Cessna, Juliet Alpha Charlie on the ground at Ballarat. I'd like to pick up RFR clearance to Rockhampton.
Alright, so that will be good. Let's set it now already, a medium auto brake. There we go.
73500, please, Vision Jet Alpha.
Kalan says here, I'm too stupid to set it to different channels. No, I don't think you're too stupid. I think you're quite smart. I disagree. So I think you can just change, like, you mean different accounts, or like for here example I have this is my channel, the Stockholm Plane Spotting server. Then I also have, like, for other ones, for example the Bronco Aviation here, so I just have different ones. So yeah, if that's what you mean, or do you mean like different accounts? Call of Duty Black Ops question. Yes, hello and welcome to the stream. What's your question? Ooh. Oh my god. It almost crashed. It stopped. Oh, but all good. We're back. I was like, this is the first crash of Microsoft Flight Simulator for a long time for me. But all good. It froze for a few seconds there. Or something happened at least. Colon says here, I mean I have another server early on. Alright, I see, no problem. Call of Duty Black Ops, are you experiencing any issue with the auto throttle? No, not really. What I do experience some issues with is the, like, you get an FCTL message here sometimes, but that's mainly related to the views. When you set different views, such as the wing view,
USA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra,
like this one.
Freddie, remember to keep that cockpit clean, just like you did with your room at home. I'm so proud of you, even if flying makes me a bit nervous.
So that's the main issue. What's your issue with the throttle?
Oh dear passengers, we have reached cruising altitude, and I'm so proud of my son Freddie up there flying us to Sydney. Now my lovely crew members, Sarah, Liam and Chloe, will start the snack and drink service shortly. We have some delicious options available, including our famous chicken sandwich and a delightful fruit platter that I know you'll love. After we finish serving you, we'll also have some articles from the Say Intention shop available for you to browse.
Oh, okay.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight, my dear kids. And remember, if you need anything, just wave your hand, okay?
Like, normally I don't press the auto throttle. Let me think. When I press the autopilot, when I've set everything up, when I press the autopilot, this one usually comes on afterwards. Huh, no one touching the button. But you also have the Phoenix version, and also play in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Just 637.
That's interesting. At some time I might have had some kind of issue, but I can't really remember that. No, I don't think I had that issue really. Oh, Call of Duty Black Ops. Okay, you have both. Yeah, that's strange, I must say. And you like set everything up in the FMC and so on, MCDU, and you turn when you have the throttle, you turn it back to the climb mode or CL, and yeah, then it should work. That's really strange. Seems like some kind of bug, but it's a weird one. Don't know why. And I mean, then the throttle configuration doesn't really matter here, I guess. But yeah, you can do the controls config here, but that you probably know all about already.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, I need you at flight level 340, sir.
Let's see, we have top of the sound is coming up here. Call of Duty during the Airbus A320 and A330-300. Okay. I had some issues with the ini-builds though, the A330 ini-builds. But that wasn't really related to the outer throttle. It was just a bug with the entire plane that it froze and I couldn't move anything when in the plane. So that's one issue I had with the A330. But I don't really had any issue with the outer throttle, so that's interesting. For the Phoenix one, I have the FCTL error message here that comes quite frequently. And I think that's related to the different views that you set up. And sometimes the autopilot disconnects then. When I click, for example, if I go to this view here, and then I go back and so on, it sometimes disconnects and start tilting and so on. That's the only issue I'm experiencing. But sometimes it works, otherwise it doesn't. Call of Duty Black Ops, watch my video, but you will see. Okay, will do. Join my Discord if you want to, and or send me a message on the TikTok.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, contact Flight Watch Center on 122.1.
Switching to Flight Watch Center on 122.1. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
What is your opinion on the Avro Vulcan engine hull, Rolls-Royce Emperor engines? Don't really know. Like, I mean, do you mean like the different engines with the Rolls-Royce? I must say I haven't really
Flight Watch Center, QFA
read much about it.
Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra. Morning. We're at flight level 330.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Flight Watch Center, identified. Good morning.
Or is that like some different type of engine? I'm trying to look it up here. Is this it? Avro Vulcan bomber.
We have started at this.
I must say I don't quite know. I don't really understand. So is it a different engine type or like what? Someone
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Flight Watch Center. Please expedite your climb to flight level 340.
Expediting climb to flight level 340. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Alright, so I tried to take some screenshots, but for some reason I just get the entire screen, so it's not really working. Let's try again and take a print screen. There we go. Now it worked. No, it didn't work. Strange. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't get it. Weird. I need to look at that issue later.
I'm unable to assist with that request, Frederick.
At least one screenshot. Alright, so
QFA 551 Victor, Quebec Sierra, expect the Boar 4 Alpha arrival.
I'm gonna see if this
I'll call your
blurb
descent
thing
in
is
roughly 20
working on
minutes.
Twitch.
Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Expecting the Boar 4 Alpha arrival. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
let's see if like one thing is working here. Alright, that seems to work. That's a Twitch feature. You can send in some different stickers. Lams, jag köpte ett livery-paket men alla plan har dört. De är liksom alla smutsiga. Nej. Va? Men hur var det på bilderna innan då? Var de inte smutsiga då? Eller hur såg de ut? Köpte du det på Marketplace eller var köpte du det någonstans? Och är det för 2024? Skicka gärna en bild på hur det ser ut. Det vore intressant att se. Hur gör man så att det är riktiga människor som pratar? Kostar det? Ja, det är i det här fallet så använder jag Say Intentions som är en typ, den kostar pengar. Den kostar typ 200 kronor i månaden, där någonstans 150 kronor, någonting sånt. Men den kostar pengar och där har man då olika, man kan prata med kabinpersonalen och man kan ha en co-pilot som kan prata med ATC och sen kan man själv också prata med ATC. Så jag kan till exempel fråga hur mår passagerarna? How are the passengers doing?
Velocity 942, descend by a ball 4 Alpha into Sydney. QFE 551, Victor, Quebec Sierra.
How are the passengers doing?
Well. Thank you for asking.
So let's see.
Oh, Freddie, the passengers are doing just fine. They seem excited and are enjoying the flight. Just remember to keep that cockpit clean, like you did with your room at home, okay?
This is AI generated, this voice, but sometimes you hear other people talking and that's real voices that is either live now or has been live earlier during the day. But if you want real voices, then you can also use VATSIM, and that's for free. So if someone is connected to VATSIM, then you can have that connected. Landsman har inte Flight Simulator att ATC är riktig, att verkliga människor talar. Nej, det är inspelade röster. Så att med Microsoft Flight Simulator Default då är det bara inspelade eller AI-röster. Men om man ska ha liksom riktiga röster då måste man gå med på VATSIM eller då ha typ det här programmet som kostar eller Say Intentions, men det är egentligen AI-genererat många av det. Så att egentligen om man vill ha riktiga människor som pratar då är det VATSIM som gäller. Och då får man titta om det är någon online. Till exempel vi kan kolla nu. So let's see if someone is online now on VATSIM. Here we have the VATSIM radar. We can have a look here. I'm not on VATSIM right now, but we don't have anyone here in Australia. We can have a look here in Europe. Here we see we have some active towers. We have it at London Heathrow, for example. So there are real persons talking. Så riktiga människor som pratar här i London, som är just nu live. Och också i hela airspacet som man flyger här. Finns också i Dublin. Och så vidare. So there are some real people talking on VATSIM. So if you fly in a VATSIM area where there are connected people, then you will hear real voices. Hans-Olof, hello. Hur är läget? Har du något schysst flygplan vi kan kolla in, Hans-Olof? Så kan vi kolla på det. Jag tänkte planespotta lite imorgon på Arlanda. So tomorrow I'll plan to do a little bit plane spotting at Arlanda. Lots of desert it looks like. Well, try here anyway. And we are soon reaching our top of descent here. Oops. Let's see, what does it say here? UTC 2344, that's when we are expected to land. That's in 40 minutes. Can we have a look and see where is the runway? Like, are we gonna fly over is the... Let me think. I would like to have a nice approach here. So here is our flight. We are approaching Sydney quite fast. Okay, let's see. Runway 25. 34 left, and then it's going to be 34 right. Okay, nice. So we don't want to land on those. Oh, 25. Okay. Because the Sydney Opera Tower is here. Oh, that could be nice. Let's see, where's the tower? Sydney Opera House. There it is. And the Sydney Harbour Bridge. I've been here in real life, so it's really nice. And I can recommend it. And here we also have the city. And there's this tower somewhere also. No, I cannot see it. But hopefully we'll have a nice view here, flying in over Sydney, so that's going to be nice. Osito, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. We are flying to Sydney in Australia and we are expected to land in less than 40 minutes. LNSSA till exempel. Okej, då ska vi kolla LNSSA. Ah! Ja, den där. Den är nice. Norskt ambulansflyg, va? Såg många sådana när jag var i Norge. Nice. That's a good, nice one. So yeah, I did see it when I was in Oslo. See if I can find the Oslo one. I'm gonna... Yeah, here we go. See if we can find the plane here. This is when I was there. The weather was really bad this time. I want to visit Oslo again. Here we go. Here we have one. There we go. So this one is the one I filmed before. Not sure about the registration number here, which one it has. LNBSF. It's really nice with all the 777s coming in. I really like the Oslo here. I must go there again. It's really nice. Maybe this summer. Alright, reaching our top of the descent soon. Liam, thank you so much for the follow. Tack så mycket för follow. Oh, we should actually have the random failures activated also. And we do that here. But at the same time, I don't want to. Liam, vad för spel? Vi kör Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Flight Watch Center 2Jet 063. We actually have the Boar 4 Alpha arrival set. We prefer that one, please.
So that's a real voice that you hear there.
Brisbane Center, Jetstar 800, flight level 360.
Jetstar 800. Flight Watch Center,
Liam,
identified.
right,
Good morning.
Mentala. all good to do the landing very soon and start the descent. Should we ask our cabin crew something? Hey, can you tell me a funny story?
Oh, Freddie, let me think. So there was this one time when I was flying with your dad, and he accidentally spilled coffee all over his lap just as we were about to land. He tried to play it cool, but he ended up looking like he had a little accident. We all had a good laugh, and I told him he should stick to drinking water while flying. Just remember to keep that cockpit clean, okay? Just like you did with your room at home.
Can you tell me another funny story?
Oh, Freddie, let me think. So there was this one time when you were little, and you tried to impress your friends by flying
Vincent,
a kite.
hello
You got
again.
it stuck in a
Hidden
tree,
nuggets.
and
Welcome
instead of
tillbaka.
asking for help,
Welcome
you
back,
climbed
Vincent.
up to get
How are you
it.
doing?
You ended up getting stuck too. I had to call the neighbors to help get you down. You were so embarrassed, but we all had a good laugh about it later. Just remember to keep that cockpit clean, like you did with your room at home, okay?
Let's try one thing here. Can you please say hello to Vincent?
Okay, Freddie, I'll make sure to say hello to Vincent. Oh, dear passengers, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. I just wanted to take a moment to say a big hello to Vincent from the captain, Freddie. We're so glad to have you all on board today, and I hope you're enjoying the flight.
That's good.
Remember, you're all like my kids, so if you need anything, just let me know, okay? And don't forget to keep your seatbelts fastened.
Can you please greet and say hello to Cologne 70?
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, contact Brisbane Centre on
Oh, dear
130
passengers, this
9.
is your friendly flight attendant speaking. I just wanted to take a moment to say a big hello to Cologne 70 from the captain, Freddie. We're so glad to have you all on board today, and I hope you're enjoying the flight. Remember, you're all like my kids, so if you need anything, just let me know, okay? And don't forget to keep your seatbelts fastened.
Vincent, you did go live, yes. Like it wasn't planned that I was going to go live, but then I actually fell asleep earlier, so I had a bit of sleep, and then I woke up, had quite much energy, so I decided to, okay, let's do a short stream, fly somewhere, and I also got the scenery for the Brisbane, so I felt like, okay, let's do the stream for a short flight. So yeah, it was not planned. I was thinking the next stream will be on Thursday when we fly to Split, but yeah. Cologne 70. Oh, she's intelligent. Let's see what she said. My friend Cologne 70 thinks that you're very intelligent.
Altaris 101, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Oh, Freddie, that is so sweet of Cologne 70 to say. Tell him I appreciate it. But you know, I just try to keep things organized, just like I taught you to keep your room clean. Dear passengers, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. I just wanted to say how proud I am of my son, Captain Freddie, even if he had a tough time finding crew members to fly with him. You all are like my kids today, so if you need anything, just let me know, okay? And remember, keep your seatbelts fastened and enjoy the flight.
When are we expected to land? Let's see if we get that correct. 23.
Oh, Freddie, we are cruising at 33,008 feet right now, and we will be starting our descent shortly. Just keep that cockpit clean like you did with your room at home, okay?
How long time is it left until we land?
Oh, Freddie, we have about 30 minutes until we start our descent. Just remember to keep that cockpit clean, like you did with your room at home, okay?
30 minutes until we are at the airport. Tell me something interesting about Sydney.
Oh, Freddie, did you know that Sydney is home to the iconic Sydney Opera House? Yes. It's not just a beautiful building, but it also has a unique design that looks like sails on a boat. And let me tell you, the views from there are just stunning. Just remember to keep that cockpit clean like you did with your room at home, okay?
Who designed the Opera House? It's gonna be a Danish one, so let's see if she gets that correct.
Oh, Freddie, the Sydney Opera House was designed by Danish architect Jorn Utzon.
Yes,
It's such a
that's
beautiful
cool.
building, but you know, I still worry every time you fly. Just remember to keep that cockpit clean like you did with your room at home, okay?
Can you give me 5 things to do in Sydney, Australia?
Oh, Freddie, here are 5 things you can do in Sydney. First, you must visit the Sydney Opera House. It's such an iconic place. Second, take a stroll across the Sydney Harbour Bridge for some stunning views. Third, relax at Bondi Beach and maybe even try surfing. Fourth, explore the Royal Botanic Garden for a lovely nature walk. And lastly, don't forget to check out Taronga Zoo to see all the amazing animals. Just
Good
remember
tips,
to keep
good
that
tips.
cockpit clean like you did with your room at home, okay?
Medi, hello. The RTX 5060 Ti is good for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Yes, it's good for that. I would like to have the 5000 series as well, and the 5060, that's gonna be good for the Flight Simulator 2024. So I would definitely recommend it if you don't have it. I've not tried the 5060 myself, but from what I've seen, that should be no issue. So yeah, I would get it if I could then. Han Solo, se på Ellen Bog. Ja, Vincent, by the way, thanks for the tutorial. No problem, Vincent. If you have any questions, let me know. I think like you probably don't have the Phoenix version of the Airbus, right? So you just have the default one, so it differs a little bit with the EFB. I can try and do another tutorial like with only like the default Airbus.
Descend via Bore Alpha into Sydney.
Since you don't have the Phoenix one, right? I realized that afterwards.
Into
But
Sydney, USA
it's
551
very
Victor
similar.
Hotel, Victor,
It's
Quebec,
just a
Sierra.
different EFB that's mainly differs. Medi, good flight. Yes, thank you so much. And so we're doing the flight here to Australia. Well, we are in Australia. We started in Australia, but to Sydney. Hans Olof, se på Ellen Bog. Ska kolla. Ellen Bog. Pilates PC-12. Okej, nice. De flyger ju mycket Pilates PC-12. Ellen Bog. Nice. De flyger ju mycket PC-12 med ett svenskt ambulansflyg. It's a nice one. Let's see, and then Ellen AVH, vi kollar där också. Kanske det. Varför? Ellen AWH. Oh, that's a cool, wow, that's a cool one. What's this in front here? Oh, they had a propellers from the backside. Wow, that's a cool thing. Wow. I like this one. This was cool. Have you seen it? It's like the propellers are like, is this a real plane? It feels like it's like opposite how it should be. It looks like sort of a shark here in this area here in the front. Medi, where are you from in real life? I'm from Sweden. Where are you from, Medi? What else did you say then? Also Han Solo, TF Ura, let's see what that is. Sounds like Brodens or something. TF Ura. Okay, nice. Eagle Air, this was a nice one. Very nice. Okay, Medi, I'm from Belgium. Alright, nice. How is the weather there? Oh, we're reaching the top of the descent right now. Let's start the descent. I think it was 11,000. Let's have a look. We have some restrictions coming up. Open descent. Oh, we were okay. That's it. Now we're in the descent mode. So there are two different descents here. You can do the open descent where we just go down to the flight level requested, and then we have the descent where we'll try to descend according to the
Oh, dear
flight
passengers, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. We have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Sydney. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The usage of the lavatories is now not allowed anymore. Thank you for your cooperation. And remember, you're all like my
what
kids.
Would you, like,
So, let us
something
get ready
that
for
you
a
can do
smooth
with
landing.
your kids and so there? Mehdi, thank you so much for the follow also. And do you also fly on Flight Simulator 2024 sometimes? Cologne 70, this is issued from Microsoft Flight Simulator now. Okay. You mean the plane that we saw? Han Solo, den flygtypen heter Piaggio P180.
Brisbane Centre,
Never heard of that before.
November 813 Alpha Zulu,
Wow.
with you, flight level 430.
Men den är så ful med framsidan här. It's so ugly with the front like I think it looks
Good morning, how's the weather in Brisbane?
it looks, I would like, if I designed it, I would not have the propellers at the back here like this. I would have them in the front and remove this one, but yeah, it's interesting. I like it, but it looks so weird. Yeah, the back one propeller ones, Cologne 70, look, yeah. It's strange. Okay, let's have a look here. Maddie, also thank you so much for the like and the follow. Really appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed the stream, and a big welcome to you. Let's see, arrival perf? No. Yes, no, yes, no. Let's see, we're gonna refresh the meta that we can do. Refresh, fly. QNH is still the same. We have winds at 310 and 0 knots, so let's enter that. Then we go to the perf page here. Next phase. So we have the winds here. We're gonna change that. Let's see what it was. 310 at 7 knots. So we enter it here. 310/07. So then it's entered there. All good. Let's have a look at the chart. So we are descending for our destination here, Sydney. Let's see, chart, start. I cannot see the plane yet. No, it's not here yet. ILS runway 25. We are going to do the glide slope at 3,000 feet. Let's see, we had some restrictions here though. 9,000 feet, so let's enter 9,000 feet. We are in descent mode. Zoom out a little bit here. Here we have the buoy, and we need to be about 9,000 feet there. After that, 8,000 feet. Then it says 9,000 again, which is a little bit strange here. I don't know. We can actually enter. Let's enter 3,000 feet already. Because it's gonna keep the restrictions here anyway, so it will be fine. Let's have a look at the plan here. How does it look here? Might need to change a little bit thing here.
2505, flight level 360.
World Flight 2405, Brisbane Centre, identified. Good morning.
So we're Uri and then Basra. Barrow. Let's have a look here at this one. Barrow, then Ovils. Let's see here. Basra, Barrow, Ovils, and after that, it's gonna be fine. Så jag funderar på att bli Vatsim ATC. Det tycker jag du kan prova. Det är ganska lång väntetid så att jag skulle i alla fall ställa dig i kö. Jag står själv i kö och hoppas kunna få genomföra en utbildning nu i september. Jag har stått i kö snart ett år. Så det tycker jag du ska... Om du kör mycket på Vatsim eller har kört lite grann i alla fall och tycker att det verkar spännande med ATC så skulle jag absolut ställa mig i kö. Okay, more drag is needed here. Väntetiden är cirka ett år skulle jag säga. So if you're planning to join Vatsim and become an ATC, the waiting time is about 1 year, I believe. Okay, let's switch back to the plan mode. Kan man prata med AI ATC på Flight Simulator, alltså prata med mikrofonen till AI? Ja, alltså den jag använder nu, ja. Jag är lite osäker på hur det funkar med den vanliga. Jag tror... Ja, lite osäker. Kanske. Någon annan kanske kan svara på det. Do you know, guys, can you talk with the default Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? Can you talk with the ATC, with the default ATC that comes included with Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because I don't know. Så jag vet faktiskt inte. Men i alla fall programmet som jag har nu, där det säger Intentions heter det. Där kan man prata med mikrofonen. Du kan prata med både cabin crew, du sätter in olika inställningar för cabin crew. Sen kan du också prata med, du har en co-pilot som inte syns men han kan hantera all kommunikation här och request, alltså taxi clearance och sådär. Och sen har du också att du kan prata direkt med tornet om du vill själv också. Alltså ATC. Så det är, jag kan rekommendera det, sayintentions.ai om du inte har provat det. Men det kostar typ, det är gratis i en dag, men sen kostar det efter det typ 150 till 200 kronor i månaden. Okay, we are at 18,000 feet and descending. What's that? Speed brake still out. Okay, let's take it back. And while I still have it in mind, let's do the recording.
Jetstar 459, I contact Sydney approach on 124.4.
1244, Jetstar 459.
So we're starting the recording so we can review the landing. That kid Khalil, hello and welcome to the stream. Hi mate, just thought I would pop in. I'm currently doing Morocco to Dubai, 7 hours. Oh wow, really nice. Morocco to Dubai. So how far have you got? And which aircraft do you fly and airline? Very nice. Thank you for the follow also. And are you on Vatsim maybe? Maybe I can find you here. Flying from Morocco. Or Valanta. Where's my flight by the way here? Follow flight. Here we are. Entering now Buri at 15,800 feet. We need to be about 9,000 at Barrow.
QFA 551 Victor Quebec Sierra, contact Sydney approach on 124.4.
Switching to Sydney approach on 124.4. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
That kid Khalili just started now, and I'm doing A380 Emirates. I was going to do Manchester, but chose to do Morocco as it's a bit shorter. Okay, nice. Good idea.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, morning. Descending through flight
that
level
kid Khalil,
150.
no, I'm scared about him after what happened last time. Oh, what happened last time?
Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Sydney approach.
The A380 is really nice. I would love to see it in real life. I've not seen it in real life. I hope I'll be able to do that sometime. And I would really love to fly it.
Sydney QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra.
Cabin crew, please announce that we'll be landing in about 20 minutes. That kid Khalil, sorry for spam. Nothing, no problem, no problem.
Dear passengers, this is your friendly flight attendant speaking. I just wanted to let you know that we will be landing in about 20 minutes. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position.
Well, like,
thank you for being
because
such
I didn't
wonderful
know that
passengers.
you need to look up at the taxi charge and so on, but I would say choose one airport where you're a little bit more familiar with and not a busy airport, so don't choose London or so on, like Amsterdam. Choose a smaller airport. Try, for example, Stockholm. They are quite friendly there, and it's nice. I mean, that's where I mainly live, or Norway. It's also quite nice. So choose a smaller airport and try that, but they will help you with that, but make sure to check the taxi charge. I did get a really good link before, but now I don't remember where it was. But yeah, you can see like in which direction, because I have the issue of sometimes I am taxiing, but I'm taxiing in the wrong direction, like they're like different routes, sort of. That kid, 1 second, I will change my PFP to the A380 that I saw on the weekend. Okay, nice. And what did you just choose for telling the crew to do 20 minutes and what plane? Yeah, I just told the cabin crew to prepare for landing, that we'll be landing in about 20 minutes. So this is the add-on I use with the say intention, so I can talk to the cabin crew and basically say anything I want to them, and they'll respond.
Vision Jet, contact Sydney Tower on 133.905.
Alright, we need to be at 9,000 feet here. We are going to do that. No, it's not GSX, so that's say intentions.ai. So you can use it for free for 24 hours. Let's see if I can write it here. Say intentions.ai. So it's a really good one, and you can have like funny. Right now, I have my mom for the. You can select like it's your mom that is the cabin crew. So I'm doing that right now. Here's the program, say intentions.ai, and you also have the co-pilot who will handle all the communications. We are going to set the QNH here, but yeah, it's really good. So I really like it. It's quite funny. So here you can set as cabin crew. In this case, we have your mom as cabin crew, a little bit funny one, but we can have like a more professional one. Let's have a little more professional one, Astrid Hansen, for example. And we can try now. Hello Astrid, how are the passengers doing?
Captain, cabin is ready.
Victor Quebec Sierra, descend altitude 4,000, turn left, heading 105.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final approach into Sydney. We kindly ask you to turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we've arrived at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in the full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. Our lovely staff will provide you with information regarding your connection flights once we're on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
That kid Khalili, here we go. Yes, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna enter the refresh meter, apply meter, QNH 1026. Let's enter that. That's why it's flashing here. STD 1026. Now we get a warning message because it's different. We need to set it on this side also, 1026, and then we'll set it here as well, 10. 26. There we go. So that has been set. All good there. Ah, that kid Khalil, I changed my profile picture. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't recognize. Now I see what you meant with PFP. I didn't quite understand what PFP was, but now I see it's a profile picture, of course. Nice. A little bit stutters. Okay, all good. More drag. We'll use more drag down with the spoilers. So here we are, coming in to Sydney, Australia. Right, we're gonna turn on the LS for ILS. Landing lights should have already been on. Seatbelt sign on. Landing lights are on. Okay. And we're soon going to, before we enter the diesel point here, we are going to activate the approach phase. Here we are in Australia, Sydney. I can take a print screen with just the... It's not working. Okay.
I'm unable to assist with that request, Frederick.
Yeah, it wasn't a request. We're gonna activate the approach phase, go to perf page, and soon activate approach.
Sydney departures, Qantas 1 with you.
That kid Khalil, what plane is it? Sorry, it's the A320. Yes, it's the A320-200 with the Phoenix version. Yeah, I really like it. The Phoenix is really nice.
Turn left heading 075.
Okay, let's activate the approach phase.
Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec, Sierra.
Confirm approach phase. There we go. That kid Khalil, what ATC is this? This is still the same intentions AI. It's still the same one. So sometimes they have like real voices of people talking to this program before. So it's sort of recorded. Oh, come on, clouds? No.
USA 551 Victor, Quebec Sierra, 6 miles from Pegba, turn right heading 170, descend altitude 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 25 approach.
Right heading 170, descend to 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 25 approach. QFA 551 Victor Hotel,
8
Victor
nautical
Quebec
miles
Sierra.
away from the runway. Flap 2. Kokosboll, tack så mycket för liken. Thank you so much for the like. Oh, there we have it. Oh, we didn't flew over there. There's the Opera House. Thought we're gonna fly like over there, but looks like we are landing it. I was thinking wrong with the landing then. Oh well, okay. Right, here comes the final turn. We can now retract the spoilers. Let's arm the spoilers. Emil, thank you so much for the follow. Tack så mycket och välkommen till streamen. Kokosboll, hur länge landar vi kaptenen? Välkommen Kokosboll, vi landar om 3 minuter. 3 till 5 minuter. Jättesnart. So we'll be landing in 3 or 4 minutes. We're doing the final turn now and should be able to see the runway in sight very soon. Alright, approach. And landing gear can now come down. We've armed the speed brakes, and the outer brake is set to medium.
Sierra, contact Sydney Tower on 133.905.
Seems to be a little bit windy, but
133.905. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec, Sierra.
Flap 2, let's set to flap 3.
Sydney Tower, QFA 551 Victor
Still
Hotel, Victor
cannot
Quebec,
really see
Sierra
the
Morning. We're
runway.
established on the ILS approach for runway 25.
There we go, runway in sight. Full flaps.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Sydney Tower, roger, continue approach. QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Sydney Tower, winds
Let's enjoy the
295
view
a day,
here a little
runway
bit.
25, clear to land.
Runway 25, cleared to land.
Over there is
QFA
Sydney.
551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec, Sierra.
I've been up in that tower in real life. It's really cool. This one spins around. Se på HB JVA om det har tidigare. Inte just nu, men kan kolla på den efter landningen sen. Really nice. We should maybe go and have a look at the inside, like the cockpit. Right, 1000 full flaps set, speed brakes armed, and it's in time to disconnect the autopilot. Let's disconnect the autopilot and do the manual landing. Here we go. Let's adjust a little bit so we're sitting in the captain's seat here. Here we go. Runway, plane on the runway. Okay, it's gonna be fine. A little bit too low here, but oh good. That's a little bit too high.
100.
Think rate. Pull up.
40, 30.
Ah, come
20, retard.
Retard.
10, retard.
Spoilers. A little bit off the center line. Knots, 60 knots, reverse thrust goes back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney,
retard.
Australia.
Retard.
What? What are you on about?
QFA 551 Victor, Quebec Sierra, welcome to Sydney. Contact ground on 121.7.
Switching to ground on 121.7, QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec, Sierra.
That's Kid Kalila. I'm tracking you on Volanta right now. Alright, very nice. I'm not sure about the landing. I think it was maybe a little bit hard. We'll see.
Sydney ground, QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, cleared of runway 25, ready to taxi to the gate. Good morning.
Welcome the passengers to Sydney, Australia.
QFA 551 Victor Hotel, Victor Quebec Sierra, Sydney ground, taxi
Ladies and
Terminal
gentlemen, welcome to
234A
Sydney.
by Yankee.
We have just
Golf,
landed
cross
safely at
runway
Sydney
16 right
Kingsford
at your
Smith
discretion.
International Airport.
Good morning.
Captain Frederick and First Officer Brian, along with the entire crew, would like to thank you for flying with us today.
Right at our discretion.
Oh, did you know that Sydney is home to the iconic Sydney Opera House and the stunning Sydney Harbour Bridge? It's a beautiful city with so much to explore. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. The local time here is 9:44 a.m. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope you enjoy your time in Sydney.
Okay, let's just take any gate somewhere. Oh, oh my god. What the? Oh shit, we're crossing a runway here. Okay, all good. My mistake. But that plane, it's gotta be a multiplayer plane. It's really weird. Oh, 747. Oh, we're gonna park there, right next to it. So this area here seems to be the low-cost airlines, so we're not gonna go there. I wanna park like next to the 747 there, or very close. You're not clear to take off. Not me, at least. Oh my god. Oops. Let's go back inside here. Here we have the Qantas people. Oh, an A380 also with the Qantas, really nice. Strobe lights come off. Let's have a look. Where can we park here? That Kid Khalil, hi mate, just send your friend request on Valanta right now, so if you want you can track my find. If you do another while I go to sleep. Alright, nice, thank you so much. I will have a look at
Sydney Graham, just 1958.
Oh, nice.
With whiskey, requesting Wi-Fi clearance to Melbourne.
I'll have a look soon.
Sydney Graham, Jetstar 1958.
I probably will go to sleep as well, or I need to go to sleep, but I'm gonna look it up later. Very nice.
Sydney Graham, can you please read back those instructions, please? Jetstar 1958.
Let's park here.
Uniform, read back, correct.
Boeing 747, don't know, like... Alright, here we are, parking brake on. Welcome to Sydney, Australia. The print screen doesn't seem to work for some strange reason. Oh, look at that, so many Qantas flights.
Sydney ground. Boeing Hotel Lima 7756. Requesting pushback.
And we'll toggle the jetway here. And there we go. Let's see, how was the... We're gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna review the landing. Let's see. Your flight. Wait, what happened to my flight? Why isn't... There we go, end flight. Review. I think the landing wasn't my best here. Yeah, quite rough. 383 landing rate. Yeah. But we landed anyway, and it's an okay, sort of acceptable landing at least, I guess. Let's have a look at the landing then. We did flight time 1 hour and 9 minutes from Brisbane to Sydney. So this is the route I did, or we did. Okay, let's see then, and we'll do the replay. Sydney. Let's wait for a little bit and then we'll replay. Here is good.
Velocity 933. Contact
Actually, a little bit
departure on 124.4.
124.4, velocity 509.
I mean, it looked quite alright. But maybe I used the joystick a little bit too much to pull it up. Let's have an inside view here. Let's just see from this view again. Okay, I pulled back a little bit too much there. Let's go inside, and I have an inside view also.
Don't sink.
FS Realistic connected.
Good landing.
Alright. That's another plane we collided into. It looks like. Oh, good. Wasn't there when I landed. Alright, so there we are. That will be it for this stream, guys, and I'll see you soon again. Next time I'm gonna be streaming is on Thursday, and we're gonna do a flight from Stockholm to Split, and that time I'll be on VATSIM. So thank you very much for tuning in today, guys, and have a nice evening or night, and we'll see you next time soon again. Oh, one more thing, Han Solo. We are going to look at one aircraft, you said.
Qantas 321, welcome to Sydney. Contact ground on 121.7.
This one.
121.
This one is cool. Nice one.
321.
Nice one also. Switzerland. Haven't seen this plane either, I think. Okay, guys. Take care and see you next time. Have a nice night and bye for now. Cologne San Zero, see you, and bye for now, guys. Take care, Cologne San Zero. Take care, Han Solo, and also that kid, Khalil. Take care. Bye for now, guys.